Alright, Golf Sim fans, we are at the Shoals Golf Club. The Fighting Joe course. So, possibly a couple courses over there at the Shoals. That's how I'm saying it. And I'm sticking to it. Number one is a par 5, 525 yards. I love 2.7 degree attack and 13 degree launch all day. Just laying up, trying to stay before the water. And perfect there in the fairway again, so par 5, trying to dial in 115. Just a little left and a little long, and that is in. I'll remind you that little choppiness between the holes and sometimes down flight is going to be solved for you guys soon. It is already solved for me in real life with a new graphics card. People who follow computing may know that the graphics card prices have been plummeting over the last month or so, and becoming actually reasonable in price for what they are. And some of the older models, like, they're already up to whatever RTX 4090, I think. But I went and got a GTX 1660 for like $150, and it is running this game flawlessly on ultra graphics. And so you will see a lot of the frames per second stuff get fixed probably within 10-15 videos or so. Alright, third hole, we're still even, just a little bit off. Me showing off a tad, and then trying to find a 9-yard chip, and a 7-yard chip will do. Par. The Shoals Golf Club really like the water feature, how they cut right up against the fairway. I think that's always intimidating for tee shots. That tee shot just fine though, 73 yards left. It's gotta go. Just a little short of a birdie, but pretty good right there. And we are off to hole number 5, which is a par 3 at 160. That looked a little toey, but it must have not been, because it's going 170, slow down, and it stays in the par circle, luckily. Alright, 6 is par 4, 420. And oh, look at this. 0 attack angle, 12 launch, 1700 backspin, and it's running out to 280. That's the golden window right there. I'm gonna guess a real backspin number with one of the little aluminum dots. I try and grab one of those aluminum dot balls on the tee shots just so I have a chance of getting that real read with the GARMIN R10, and it must have actually read the backspin to go down to 1700, which is awesome. Makes me think I'm doing something right. Par 5, this one is rough. Taking a hack at it, but comes up a little short in the bunker. 23 remaining. And only going about half that. Now the other half. Make it. Oh yeah. Since that's a par 5, that's a birdie chip in with the 4th shot of the day. I like this round. We're getting 12 degree launch over and over. There's another 1700 backspin and a little run out. That's what we need out of the driver. Try to find 61 and just going right over the flag. A little strong. Ninth hole brings us a over the water island tee almost. Tight draw, just a little left and a little short, but a good safe shot from there. 10th hole's a par 4. We got 4, 2, 3. Another good launch angle of 12. A little spinnier though, so this one stops. Now 181, kind of a tough distance for me personally. That 180 to 5 shot, but that works out pretty good. 177 ends up getting there for a par. So still at -1, we're just kind of cruising along, playing some pretty good golf. I took a hybrid out here to avoid going to the water, and good thing because I sliced it towards the water. 130 remaining here, the 11th hole, which is a shorter par 4. Need a kick left. Oh man, it exactly the right distance, just slightly faded it to the 12th hole's another par 5, 500 yards. Looks like there's water on just about every hole here. Certainly a challenge if you're scared of the water, which on this shot I definitely was. Just looked like a little punch out to make sure we did not go right. And now 115 remaining. Tough location right in the back of this bunker. And I find the bunker. That was called foreshadowing. Good little bunker shot out. And we are off to the 13th hole, which is a 7 or 8 iron away. Looks like an 8 came up a little short. And actually rolls off the fringe. Another chip here upcoming. Chips on its way and sits right there. Alright, another par on the board, so I believe this is a bogey-free -1 so far. Par 4 short one, going for it, and if it hits the grass I think it's got a chance to run up there, but hits the bunker and bounces out, and then a just weak effort there on a chip that needed to be much closer from that distance. 15th hole brings us another shorter par 4. We're playing the whites today. Kind of a really nice Florida-like landscape here. Not a lot of trees, some sloping water features everywhere that kind of cut right close. As we talked about earlier, that's something that always catches my eye. Mostly is something to avoid. Alright, 16th hole is 395 up the hill. Just a little bit, it looks like. You don't really want to be on the right side of the fairway, then you gotta cover this bunker to get there, but it is on the right side, about 170 away. Did not look solid off the face, and it was not. It's a little bit toey. 27 yards to save par, and the streak continues. We go to the 17th hole, bogey free, -1. Oh shit! I think we bogey free, and then I do that. If I rewind it and watch that swing, I just have no idea what that was about. Now hitting out of the bunker and making sure to slice it away from this water, and we end up about 177 away. Still have to cover some water. Oh no! Really lucky to even get this on the green, but able to do so. And then it makes me chip, which is just crap. It says I'm on the green, it looks like I'm on the green, and then it made me chip for a bogey. So honestly, I count that. I mean, the third shot from the rough was good. Should be at -1 the final hole, which is a par 3. You just gotta cover all the distance here. And I almost get a birdie and take it back, but look at this card. Should have been another par right there, and just one birdie in all pars. But instead, it's even, and we move on to the next one. Make sure you're liked, subscribed, commenting, asking questions, and keep the community going. Road to 1,000.